jump to the sky turns to a rider kick.
Hey everyone, I'm Colonel Guru, and today we're taking a look at the Star Wars The Black Series Darth Nihilus. Now before we get into the figure, let's take a quick look at the packaging. It's your typical Star Wars The Black Series packaging, but here it says Gaming Greats because this is part of a subline where they're making figures based off of characters from different video games, and Darth Nihilus comes from Knights of the Old Republic 2. And you got some really cool artwork right there. It says Darth Nihilus. Not much here. And it just says Star Wars Black Series, Darth Nihilus. Or actually, no, it just says Nihilus, and then the red text, Darth Nihilus. And on the back, you got that same artwork again, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. And you can pause and read that if you like. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic was my introduction to the Star Wars Expanded Universe, which is now called Legends. And I started playing it around the time The Last Jedi came out. And the more I played the game and dove into other Expanded Universe stories, the more I disliked the Disney sequel trilogy. And it's a damn shame that none of the Old Republic stuff is canon anymore, at least for now. I heard Revan is canon again. But I also eventually played the second game where this guy comes from, and this guy is absolutely terrifying. He uses the Force to devour entire planets, and his voice sounds something like this. Now, a while back, they released a figure of Darth Revan, which I do have and may review on this channel, in the Black Series line. And I was hoping that we'd get more figures from the Old Republic games, but we haven't up until this guy, and it really gives me hope that we'll eventually get figures of HK-47, Darth Malak, Darth Sion, Traya, and the list goes on. But taking a look here, this figure is just great. The mask is just well sculpted, and you can even see some eyes in there. And I just think that looks very menacing. He's got his hood, and this cape is a nice soft goods. I'm surprised it wasn't ripped up. I think it would have been a little bit more fitting if it was all ripped up and shredded. That would have fit his look a little more. And he's got some nicely sculpted in detail with the robes he has on and his gloves. And this plastic here is like a soft plastic down here, and so you can see it's a little torn up a little bit, so it makes me kind of wish this was torn up. I would never do it with scissors or anything because I feel like this is a figure that'll become really rare over time. And here we have his boots, and from what I've heard, these legs are reused from Darth Maul, I believe. And I don't think that's a bad thing at all to reuse parts, and I don't have that figure, so I find that a little bit interesting. As for accessories, you get this lightsaber, and it's a very nicely sculpted lightsaber, except mine appears to be a little bit warped. I don't know if that's just mine, but it's very minor, and he has this nice red lightsaber blade, and like any other lightsaber, the blade can be removed, like so. The articulation on Darth Nihilus is really good. As you can see, as I move the head, the cape moves side to side. And overall, as I moved the figure around here and there were some tight joints, and I felt like it was gonna break, but I think that can be fixed if I use a hairdryer or something. This reminds me of some of the NECA figures I used to collect, and I love me some NECA, but those figures tend to break very easily, and they're notorious for that. Back to the figure, the Maul legs have some pretty good articulation with the legs with the thigh swivel, as well as a ball joint, a double bend at the knee, and finally there is an ankle pivot, which is really nice and is convenient for dynamic poses. And for a quick size comparison, here he is next to my previously reviewed figure, the Masters of the Universe Origins Battle Cat. So there you have my review on the Star Wars The Black Series Darth Nihilus, and personally I love this figure. It might even be one of my favorite Black Series figures of all time, but I only have a few of them. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the flip side.